What up? It's the Grandpa MC coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Alright. So Denver Nuggets lost to the OKC Thunder yesterday. Game 7. Aaron Gordon goes out there and admirably plays through a grade 2 hamstring strain. And this is after Steph Curry couldn't play after a grade. I forgot the grade, but he didn't play. They was saying that it would have been at least by game 6 they would have lasted that long, that he would have played, maybe 7, I don't know, whatever. Point is, he didn't play. Aaron Gordon played, so he's to be commended upon that. But then, unfortunately for him, he goes into the press conference and starts talking about how the scheduling for the playoffs was it wasn't good enough where, these blowouts are occurring. Now, Aaron Gordon, man, I like you, man. Like, I like the way you play, and I like, what you've done up to this point in the NBA, man. But that has to be the most tone-deaf statement, one of the most tone-deaf statements I ever heard in, it's starting to become a regular occurrence where these guys are saying stuff that don't even really, come on now. Look, I'm not expecting blood and guts anymore from sports, man, because that was as blood and guts as it gets, him playing on that hamstring, to be honest. But at the same time, I guess he wasn't watching. I mean, I forget. I know he's in his 30s, so I mean, like, when he was he's probably around the same time. I mean, same age that my oldest son is. So that he's 30. My oldest son is 33. So he was born in 91. So during the time where, they were playing back-to-back playoff series, like it could be 2 games in one city. Just say, okay, let's just say Houston and Denver playing. Nah, I'll go to one that I can remember right off the bat. Dallas and Denver played Saturday, Sunday, and then they came back either Monday or Tuesday and played in Denver. That was a compressed schedule. Now, I've watched a couple. I watched the 2 Raw for TV. Shout out to you. He was talking about it, and he went more in depth into it. Look, I'm not a number guy, and I remember a lot of this stuff, but like I didn't get into those details. This is just strictly coming off the dome. So, but I can remember for a while the NBA series, and it was fun too, because like a team would lose on one night, then they come back the next night and win. That was the whole spirit of the thing. Like, you could lose one game, then come back and win another game, and then possibly win the series going down the line if you just hung in there. But Aaron Gordon wants to blame the fact that they got blown out the way they did on the scheduling. Now, I don't know if he was talking from a place where he was putting himself into that scenario because he couldn't play like the way he wanted to play. But Aaron Gordon, it's been some strange things happening with the Denver Nuggets organization for a while now. Like going into the playoffs, when they fired Mike Malone a couple of games ago. Joker doing basically coaching the team, and I was making videos, saying it laughingly, and I was, but like at the same time, that's got to be really, that's got to be a lot of strain on the Kingpin, because like he's just a guy that wants to play. Now he has his attitude hasn't shifted for the worse, but it has changed from when he first came in there. He was kind of unassuming, but I mean, I've seen videos, and this is a couple of years ago where Joker was like, bodying dudes up, stepping to him, like, what's up? I remember the time when he cold cocked one of the Morris twins for blindsiding him. I mean, he had all the right in the world to do what he did to that dude, but like Joker has gotten very he's gotten more direct, and he's gotten more intense these last couple of years with the team. And being that they won the championship a couple of years ago, he shouldn't have to be, especially with like Murray. I think Murray done got a little too like fat cattish. Like he's been in Denver for a minute, and he's basically the man. So I mean, like, I think he's gotten a little lackadaisical, but Jamal Murray, with his offensive talent, should have been there for Joker more. Now, I'm not gonna go as far to like make it seem like that team was just total trash. Like, and I like Scap Attack, but like Scap Attack seems like more of a fanboy Joker than an actual basketball fan, and that's cool. But you gotta understand, like, that's the reason why this backlash going toward LeBron, because it's guys that's looking over obvious things that's going on with this player and highlighting his accomplishments, overblowing them, so to speak, overblowing them in some areas, like like he's Jordan now. Now Joker. He been doing work for a long time. Now, one thing about Joker, the reason why he might have struggled this playoffs, because the Clippers held him down, and the Thunder, was frustrating. He was getting some numbers, but he wasn't playing at the efficiency that he was playing previously. Part of that might be that he's getting older, because Joker been doing work. I mean, this 5-year run, since 2000, since the demic, Joker has been balling out ever since then. And I mean, he's won MVPs, rightfully so, whatever. But part of it might be that he's getting older. Like, just because LeBron is playing till he's 40, is Tom Brady plays till he's 40. A lot of these guys going out in their early 30s. Like, they used to go out in their early 30s, like 33, 34. Gotta be slowing down. Like, I remember Dumars played. I forgot how old he was, but I know he was drafted in what, 86 or 85. Might have been 85, 86. Joe Dumars retired around 2000, if I'm not mistaken. He stayed all the way. He was playing with Grant Hill. I don't think he stayed until 2000. It might have been 98, 99 when he was last year too. I'm gonna have to look that up just for my own. But y'all can correct me in the comments. But normally NBA players played until about 32, 33, then they were out. Now Joker, like I would love to see him play 3, 4, 5 more years, but he's 30 now. That'll take him to 35, like, and he's not, and I'm not knocking him. He's doing, like he's not a fat guy like he was when he first came in, but his physical, I think, still could improve. That might be part of it. Who knows? But like he said in the interview when they got put out, it will be some changes. It will be some change, and it should be. They should get either Murray or maybe Aaron Gordon. I think he done earned him a pass for next year. He should come back. He's a good front court teammate of the Kingpin, but they need to find him a do-it-all type small forward and an explosive guard, either off the bench or starting. They need to find them a real point guard too, and then another big man or two, one to relieve the Kingpin, one to relieve Gordon. That's what they need, and those players are out there. Like, look, man, Kobe White is out there. Kobe White is out there. He would be tremendous with Denver, man. I hope somebody hear me, man. Somebody hear me. Kobe White is there. Now the Bulls might not want to give him up, but he ain't doing nothing in Chicago, man. He'd be a great guard with Joker, man. Kobe White is. Somebody please hear me. Somebody please hear me. And before I close out with this, I would be remiss to not mention Russell Westbrook. Now, I'm not gonna, say he was the he was the reason why they lost. But I will say this, and it kind of hurt me because I wanted him to shine, and I wanted him to shine because Westbrook's getting old too. But the run that OKC had in the first half started when he came off the bench. He had a couple of turnovers. Now they would turn the ball over anyway, but he had a couple of them that was like, man, the water keep running, man. We ain't got no way to stop it. So I don't know if they gonna sign Westbrook back. And another thing that came to my mind just before I was about to close this out, it was a report that it was a couple of teammates of Russell Westbrook. They really didn't like some of the things that he was bringing to the team. Say he threw off the whole team chemistry. That is probably accurate. And they said Aaron Gordon was the one that said it. Now, being that he said this crazy statement in the exit interview to the press, and he vehemently denied it when they were talking about it, because it was right before, I think, game 6 or 5. It might have been, it was somewhere up in there. They had came over the report and he was there talking, and he tried to put up a good friend. It seemed like it was inauthentic to me. So Denver Nuggets got a lot of moves to make, and the new NBA season is gonna be here before you know it, because it's almost June now. It's gonna be June, July, August. Summer gonna be over with. Then it's gonna be fall again. So that's all I gotta say on that. Grandpa out.